Hello friends, and welcome to our pro-life reflections on the readings for the 26th Sunday of Year B. The Word of God calls us to have a non-territorial attitude. Today's first reading and gospel passage both illustrate that if the Lord has given us a mission, we should rejoice when we find others doing the same mission, rather than having a turf war with them. This applies to ministries throughout the church. And in reference to the pro-life mission, St. John Paul II addressed this point in the Gospel of Life when he declared, quote, "No single person or group has a monopoly on the defense and promotion of life. These are everyone's task and responsibility. On the eve of the Third Millennium, the challenge facing us is an arduous one. Only the concerted efforts of all those who believe in the value of life can prevent a setback of unforeseeable consequences for civilization." End of quote. In regard to that pro-life mission, furthermore, the second part of today's gospel passage represents one of the rationales by which we call people to great sacrifice to protect and preserve life, whether of the unborn, the terminally ill and disabled, or anyone else. To directly take the life of another innocent person is to commit the kind of offense against God that the Lord commands us to avoid at all costs. In the case of abortion, it may not be one's hand or eye that leads to sin, but rather one's friends or other relationships. What young, scared, pregnant mothers fear they will lose by choosing life is usually far less than they imagine. But whatever the cost, when faced with making a sacrifice, the Lord clearly tells us the right road. Friends, to find pro-life reflections on the readings for all the Sundays of the year, you can go to preachingonabortion.com. And there you can also find my book, Proclaiming the Message of Life.